Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 26, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Taurus, as the winds of change stir around you, there's a gentle reminder echoing through the cosmos. How you approach one area of life mirrors how you engage with it all. If you're shielding yourself from love, you're likely also closing the gates to prosperity. And if you're resisting abundance, love may find itself at arm's length too. Right now, you're being guided to release the urge to control what isn't yours to command. The past, the rain, the traffic. These are simply elements of life's symphony. But your reaction? That's where your power lives. When you choose grace over frustration, curiosity over fear, you create space, real, sacred space, for life to meet you in ways you've only dreamed of. There's a weight you've been carrying, Taurus. Expectations, regrets, maybe the idea that you have to do everything perfectly or not at all. But perfection is a trap, a polished cage that stops you from beginning, exploring living. What your spirit guides want you to embrace is the beauty of progress. One step forward today, even a small one, is momentum. It's you saying to the universe, I trust myself to grow. Releasing the need to have it all figured out clears the stagnant energy around you, unlocking the flow of both money and connection. Think of your journey like a garden. Even the rain serves the bloom. Your only job is to keep planting, keep nurturing, and trust the harvest. You're not far from a powerful breakthrough. In fact, victory may be just around the corner, cloaked in the ordinary. The signs are there, little sparks of alignment, moments that feel like déjà vu, glimmers of the reality you've been manifesting. Don't turn away now. Stay the course. Bite down gently, breathe deeper, and lean into the final stretch. You may feel tested, like the universe has gone quiet, but what it truly wants is to see if you're ready, truly ready, to receive what you've been asking for. That requires you to know your worth, not just in words, but in how you carry yourself, speak to yourself, and what you believe you deserve. Imagine for a moment that you were told everything you desire is already on its way. Love, wealth, purpose, all of it. And your only job is to become the version of yourself who can hold that life without apology. Would you show up differently? Would you move with more confidence, speak with more love, smile more often? That's the version the universe is asking to see. Be the one who trusts that miracles are not just possible, but inevitable when you align your energy with your truth. You don't need to chase, you simply need to become. But let's not ignore the undercurrents. There's a lingering shadow, a belief, a narrative, a voice from the past that says you can't, or shouldn't, or won't. This belief has no roots in reality, only in repetition. Maybe you've told yourself that success isn't for people like you, or that love comes with loss, or that abundance is something you must suffer for. But these stories are illusions, and now is the time to rewrite them, to look those thoughts in the eye and say, you are not mine anymore. When you replace fear with intention, hesitation with strategy, you gain your footing. You return to your power. Structure will be your ally now. Not the rigid kind, but the kind that lets you build something lasting, a rhythm, a mindset, a blueprint. When you create a plan and follow through with heart, even if the details aren't perfect, the universe takes you seriously. It sees your commitment, not to results, but to becoming. It meets you there. And suddenly the money comes, the opportunity lands, the love knocks, not because you begged for it, but because you aligned with it. Remember, energy responds to belief. It doesn't ask what's true. It asks what you believe is true. Every act of self-love from this point forward becomes a ripple. Complimenting a stranger, forgiving someone silently, choosing to rest instead of grind. These are not small things. They are messages to the universe that you are ready to live differently. You are choosing peace over pressure. You are no longer waiting for something outside you to change what already exists within. So write it into your bones. Say it out loud, softly but firmly. I feel abundant and live a rich life now. Not later. Not when the job comes or the person arrives.
Now.
Because this frequency is your invitation. It is the energy that magnetizes every good thing to you. Repeat it as if it were already done. Because it is if you let it be. And as a final whisper from your guides, a playful reminder. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and truly saw yourself? Not as a work in progress, not as someone behind on goals, but as magnificent.
Sublime. Worthy. Say it.
Let it echo through your chest. I am radiant. I am valuable. I am magnetic. Cast this spell over yourself often, because the world reflects what you believe about who you are. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Taurus, you stand at the crossroads of clarity and breakthrough. The universe is aligning forces around you that emphasize self-belief, personal power, and emotional truth. Energies move fast, but your grounded essence helps you process things with maturity and grace. Let's explore what the 8 cards reveal about your current path. Card 1. The Magician, your inner power awakens. The Magician appears as the first card, shining a spotlight on your natural ability to manifest what you imagine. Just like in your reference reading, today's energy highlights your special magic, your charisma, and your quiet yet potent influence on others. The Magician tells you that you're not lacking tools. You already have everything required to take action. Today is ideal for initiating projects, making decisions, or saying yes to opportunities you once doubted. The Magician encourages you to express confidence because your energy is magnetic and people feel naturally drawn to your presence. If you've been questioning your capabilities, this card firmly says, stop doubting. Step forward. Card 2. King of Wands, a fiery influence approaches. The King of Wands appears next, reflecting a strong, charismatic figure in your orbit. This can be someone older, experienced, or simply emotionally mature. The attraction is real, fiery, bold, and hard to ignore. This card echoes the theme of mutual uncertainty from your transcript. Someone is curious about you, watching you, analyzing how to approach you. The King of Wands admires your mystery and sees your value, even if they struggle to fully express themselves. Today, Taurus, you may feel their energy pulling toward you, hinting at a connection worth exploring, though it might feel intense or unfamiliar. Card 3. The World, a new chapter begins. The World signals the completion of a painful cycle and the beginning of a victorious new stage. It repeats the theme of triumph from your reference. Whatever felt stagnant, confusing, or emotionally distant is shifting. Today is about stepping out of old versions of yourself. The world urges you to embrace evolution rather than cling to what once felt safe. Spiritually, you're growing. Mentally, you're sharpening. Emotionally, you're learning to balance fear with desire. A portal opens now. Walk through it with confidence. Card 4. The Star, divine guidance and emotional renewal. Just like the transcript mentioned angelic protection, the Star confirms heavenly guidance surrounding you today. This card brings blessings, healing, clarity, and a gentle reassurance that you are not walking alone. Taurus, if you've been carrying heavy worries, financial, professional, or emotional, the Star promises renewal. Answers arise. Support appears. Your prayers, even those spoken in silence, are being heard. Today, your intuition heightens. Pay attention to signs, numbers, dreams, and sudden insights. Your spiritual team is sending direction. Card 5. 10 of Wands. Release the weight you've been carrying. This card reflects the exhaustion mentioned in your reference, the feeling of pushing through life with too much on your plate. The 10 of Wands acknowledges your hard work, but warns you against burnout. Taurus, you must stop carrying burdens alone. Delegate. Ask for help. Rest. You have been grinding nonstop, and even though success is coming, you need balance. If you're fighting for financial stability, career growth, or family responsibilities, the 10 of Wands assures you the struggle is ending. A major relief is on the way. Card 6. Justice, balance, decisions, and karmic alignment. Justice appears to confirm that the universe is restoring fairness in your life. A situation that felt unfair, confusing, delayed, or emotionally unstable now finds equilibrium. In love, someone is being pushed spiritually to act, confront their feelings, or communicate honestly. Justice removes illusions and makes intentions visible. In finances or career, this card suggests approvals, resolutions, signatures, legal matters, or delayed news arriving in your favor. Today requires honesty with yourself and courage to choose what truly aligns with you. Card 7. The Emperor, taking control of your path. The Emperor reinforces your leadership energy. You are not meant to play small. Today demands structure, clarity, boundaries, and decisive action. This card tells you have authority over your destiny. Whether in love, work, or personal development, you must choose the high road, the option that elevates you, not the one that merely comforts you. Someone may also view you as intimidating, powerful, or hard to read, but this is because your energy is leveling up. Card 8. King of Cups, a genuine love energy steps forward. Closing the reading with the King of Cups is powerful. This is real love, mature, emotionally intentional, and willing to show up. Whether new or returning, this person brings sincerity, depth, and a desire for something lasting. They may have hesitated before, but the emotional readiness arrives now. The King of Cups softens the contradictions seen in earlier cards. Fear dissolves and vulnerability emerges. Love is not arriving to play games. It arrives to connect, heal, and grow. Today's tarot sequence shows a journey from uncertainty to empowerment. The Magician and Emperor confirm your personal power, while the Star and the World usher you into a victorious new cycle. Emotional contradictions surrounding you, reflected by the King of Wands and King of Cups, begin to resolve, revealing genuine love energy. Justice restores balance in your relationships and decisions, while the Ten of Wands assures relief from ongoing burdens. Taurus, today you are urged to trust your magic, open your heart to new possibilities, and walk confidently into a future filled with triumph, clarity, and meaningful connection. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial landscape today shows signs of steady progression, Taurus, shaped by a quiet but powerful shift in your mindset. The Magician's influence reminds you that resourcefulness is your greatest asset right now. You may realize that you've been underestimating your own ability to create prosperity. The universe nudges you to trust your ingenuity, especially in areas involving negotiations, new ventures, or creative work. You may also notice that opportunities appear in subtle, unexpected ways. Someone's comment, a small invitation, or even a moment of intuition could point you toward a financial opening. The world's energy strengthens this by suggesting the close of an old financial cycle and the beginning of a stage where you feel more control and confidence in your money decisions. However, the Ten of Wands lingers here, showing that you've been carrying too much pressure related to finances. Whether it's paying off debt, supporting others, or juggling multiple responsibilities, the burden has been real. Today encourages you to release the mindset that everything must be done alone. Accept assistance, delegate tasks, or at least share concerns with someone you trust. Justice assures you that any pending financial issues will resolve in your favor. This includes delayed payments, bureaucratic processes, legal matters, or complicated transactions. The energy is shifting toward fairness, and you may finally see movement around something that has been stuck for far too long. The universe strongly supports financial decisions made from clarity rather than fear. If you make choices aligned with your long-term stability rather than short-term emotion, abundance responds quickly. Luck today flows especially well toward Taurus who are willing to say, "I deserve more, and I am ready for it." With these energies combined, your luck today is neither random nor fleeting. It is structured, earned, and rooted in your commitment to growth. Trust it, move with it, and expect a noticeable improvement in the weeks ahead. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 26th are 8, 56, 37, 91, 26, 49. Daily love. Love today is infused with a mixture of passion and emotional sincerity, creating a dynamic that feels both thrilling and grounding. The King of Wands initiates this energy, pointing to someone who feels captivated by you. Their charisma, intensity, and bold presence spark something inside you that may feel both enticing and a little intimidating. Yet the star reminds you that this connection, whether new or developing, is spiritually guided. You are not stumbling into someone by accident. There's a reason your energies intersect now. You may feel a sense of destiny or an uncanny emotional familiarity with this person. Their presence soothes you even when their intensity challenges you. But the King of Cups enters to balance the fire with depth. If there has been hesitation, emotional distance, or contradictions in their actions, those walls begin softening now. This card represents someone who is finally ready to convey genuine emotions rather than mixed signals. Expect more open conversations, emotional honesty, or gestures that confirm their sincerity. The Emperor appears as a reminder of your boundaries. You're being called to stand firm in your truth and expectations. Do not minimize your feelings or bend your standards to fit someone else's comfort. Healthy love respects structure. Healthy love respects you. This combination suggests that you are heading toward a more stable emotional horizon. If you're already in a relationship, today pushes the two of you toward deeper dialogue, rebuilding trust, or renewing passion. If single, you may soon meet someone who views love not as a game, but as a meaningful commitment. Overall, love today holds the promise of progress, clarity, and emotional fulfillment, as long as you stay aligned with your worth and allow the right person to meet you halfway. At work, your professional realm today is deeply influenced by the Magician and the Emperor, pushing you into a space where your leadership qualities shine. Even if you're not in a formal leadership role, others naturally gravitate toward your ideas and presence. You wield influence simply by being yourself. The energy favors bold decisions, strategic planning, and confident communication. If you're considering launching a new project, applying for a better position, or taking initiative in your workplace, today's momentum strongly supports it. You have the clarity needed to communicate your ideas effectively and the stamina to back them with action. The Ten of Wands, however, reminds you that you've been overworking yourself. You may be taking on tasks that aren't yours or overextending your energy to meet expectations. While your dedication is admirable, your spirit is asking you to adopt healthier boundaries. When you lighten your load, inspiration comes more naturally. Justice reinforces professional fairness. If you feel undervalued or overlooked, today brings a sense of correction. Your efforts might be acknowledged, a supervisor may finally recognize your potential, or a long-delayed approval could move forward. Meanwhile, the world encourages you to think bigger about your future. There's a sense that you are outgrowing certain work environments, patterns, or roles. Expansion is coming, whether through growth in your current career or a transition into something more aligned with your purpose. Today's message for work is simple yet powerful. Trust your abilities, protect your energy, and step into the authority that life is clearly giving you. Health. Health today carries themes of renewal, release, and emotional recalibration. The Ten of Wands highlights physical and mental exhaustion accumulated over time. Stress, worry, and overcommitment have taken a toll, making it essential that you slow down and listen to your body. Rest is not a luxury, it's a requirement. The star brings healing energy, encouraging you to reconnect with practices that nourish your spirit. Whether it's meditation, journaling, quiet walks, or simply allowing yourself to breathe deeply, these small acts generate large waves of emotional relief. The world indicates that you're exiting a cycle of heaviness. If you've been dealing with recurring symptoms, emotional fatigue, or disturbances in your sleep patterns, improvement is on the horizon. Health-wise, you're transitioning to a more balanced, harmonious phase. The Emperor reminds you of the importance of structure. Establishing healthier routines, consistent sleep, nutritious meals, regular movement, strengthens not just your physical wellness, but your overall stability. Structure heals chaos. The King of Cups also influences your health, reminding you of the deep connection between emotional well-being and physical vitality. When your heart feels heard and your emotions honored, your whole system functions more smoothly. Today encourages you to care for yourself with intention, tenderness, and a willingness to release what no longer supports your well-being. Family and friends. Family life today is marked by clarity, healing, and renewed understanding. The star suggests that emotional conversations may flow more gently and moments of connection become easier to achieve. If there has been distance or unresolved tension, expect softening energy that makes reconciliation possible. Justice plays an important role by urging fairness and balance in family dynamics. If someone has been treated unfairly or misunderstood, today allows space for equalizing the situation. Apologies, acknowledgments, or overdue truths may surface. The Emperor brings stability to your household. Whether you are the peacemaker or the voice of reason, your grounded presence helps others feel secure. Your clarity becomes a guiding force among family members who may be navigating uncertainty. The world suggests the closing of a chapter within your family, the end of an argument, a resolution to a long-standing issue, or even a shift in family roles. This card brings maturity, showing that everyone is growing in their own way. The Ten of Wands highlights your tendency to carry responsibility for others. While your compassion is admirable, today invites you to differentiate between support and self-sacrifice. You don't need to fix everything for everyone. Overall, family dynamics today move toward harmony, respect, and deeper understanding, as long as you allow yourself to participate without absorbing everyone else's burdens. Compatibility. Today's most resonant signs for you are Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, and Gemini. Each of these signs connects with a different aspect of your tarot message. Leo mirrors the King of Wands energy, fiery, charismatic, and drawn to your magnetic presence. They stimulate your courage and passion. Pisces aligns with the King of Cups, bringing emotional sensitivity, intuitive connection, and spiritual harmony into your interactions. Scorpio resonates with justice and the star, offering depth, truth, and healing energy that encourages emotional growth and transformation. Capricorn matches the Emperor's vibration, disciplined, structured, determined, and reliable. When you pair your vision with their grounded strategy, progress becomes inevitable. Aries brings boldness and fresh motivation into your life. Their enthusiasm helps you take action on ideas you've been hesitant about, reflecting the spark of the magician. Gemini connects with your intellectual curiosity, encouraging communication, adaptability, and mental clarity. With them, ideas flow effortlessly and collaboration becomes exciting. Together, these signs support different aspects of your journey: passion, stability, healing, clarity, and forward movement. Your lucky color today: emerald green, symbolizing renewal, abundance, and heart-centered clarity. This color strengthens emotional healing and amplifies prosperity today. The phrase of the day: your energy becomes your destiny the moment you decide to trust your own power. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.